Hello and welcome back to Beyond the Plastic. I am Leon and I am here to do another Versus series. I kickstarted a project a long time ago by the name of X-ODUS Rise of Corruption. And I sat down and I played the game, and it was dealt as a spaced theme cooperative game. And so I sat down, and the first time I played it solo, and I really, really enjoyed it. And then I got a chance to play it with my family. I got a chance to play it with some of my friends, and the excitement went down. I'm comparing this to Pandemic, because Pandemic is the standard setter for cooperative games. And if I were to compare the two games between Pandemic and X-ODUS, Pandemic wins hands down. With a shadow of a doubt, Pandemic is a better game all around. But I will say one thing. X-ODUS was a great solo game. And when I say great solo game, I mean a great solo game. To the point where I would say this is now the standard bearer for solo games. X-ODUS The Rise of Corruption is by far the greatest solo game I've ever played. The quality of the components, the boards have recesses, they have great artwork, they have things that move across, they have nice setups for keeping track of what round you're in. Everything about the quality of the game is top notch. The dice, really nice looking, nice chunky dice. And they're custom dice, so they look really nice on top of all that. So what makes it so good of a solo game? Like most games, even Pandemic, which, as I said, is the standard bearer for cooperative games, it's a puzzle. Once you figure out that puzzle, you got it. There is no going back. You know what to do. You set out, you do your pattern, and you win most of the time. And even on the hardest settings, once you've got that pattern figured out, once you got that puzzle figured out, you win. X-ODUS, not that way. X-ODUS is really tough. You have different ship types. You have different layouts. The map gets built as you play the game, so it's not laid out the same way, so you don't take the same paths. Everything about the puzzle of the game is superior to any other solo experience. I've played Wingspan solo. I've played Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea solo. I've played Heroes of Tenerife solo. I've played Detective solo. I've played a ton of games solo. And nothing comes even close to being as good as this game is solo. I've even got Unbroken, which is just a plain solo game, and it's nowhere near as good as this. So to the people at, I don't even know who made this game, to be honest. To the company that made X-ODUS, I'm telling you, top rate job. This is a great, great solo game. And with that, I will leave it to you guys. Can both of these games be in your collection? Absolutely. Does X-ODUS steal a little bit from Pandemic? In the setup, yes, but after that, the puzzle, everything else is always different. It's always so difficult. Even on the easier settings, it's a tough game. It reminds me a little of Ghost Stories and how tough it is. I have to say that I enjoy this game as much as any game. I'm not a solo gamer, and I will sit down and play this solo. And as a matter of fact, I play this game solo probably at least once a week, if not more. So thank you guys very much for letting me rant a little bit. This is Leon from Beyond the Plastic, and you will be hearing more from me in the coming weeks. Thank you very much.